I'd like to share an experience that I had with one of the programs in the newly launched Soul Cycle page. There is a program that I was naturally attracted to, and that was called Burden. So after using a few other programs on other days, this particular day, which was yesterday, I chose Burden. While running the program, I'm not sure, I don't think I felt anything because I was in the middle of work. But by the afternoon, I started feeling very heavy in my stomach. I was seated at the desk whole day yesterday, so I started feeling heavy in my stomach, and then I started feeling heavy in my back. It started getting tight and I was pretty uncomfortable, to such an extent that I knew that I needed some pounding, someone pressing or beating on my back. And I did take a short massage on my back, and when that was over and I started to walk, it was even difficult. I felt my knees were heavy, my knees were tired, and it was very surprising. And then I reminded myself as a therapist in other therapy programs that I do, I've often experienced client feeling this sense of heaviness and soreness in their body after a therapy session. And I often tell them that don't worry, this is just toxic energy leaving your body, toxic energy moving around. Your body has to find a way to let go of what it has stored and held on for so long. I reminded myself of that this is probably the same case. And I had a good evening as usual, went to sleep. This morning when I wake up, the knees are absolutely fine. I feel light in my heart and I feel amazing. So my understanding after talking to one of my colleagues who also uses the Healy, my understanding is this, that emotions happen, events happen, and we store a lot of these experiences and the aftermath of those experiences in our gut, in our liver, in our joints. And especially this whole feeling about the gut makes sense. Remember how often when you get a sudden uncomfortable news or a shocking event happens, a lot of people just run to the loo. They have a bowel clearance. And that is because the gut is immediately affected, the liver and the gut. So I suppose this is what happened with the Burden program. I must have been storing a lot of stuff before, unconsciously. I know consciously a lot of things has been processed, but there must be a lot of unconscious buildup. And using this program is helping me like peel one layer at a time, let go of one burden at a time. And I found that pretty amazing. This is from the Soul Cycle page, the newly launched page from Healy, and I just experienced it recently.